trains to create world records. The challenge chosen is practice day and night. Here is a man, a mathematics lecturer, who created a record for the most number of yoga asanas in water. What he does is not an easy task. We tell you more about the achievements of this record holder. Take a look.
A maths lecturer holds 2 Jalasana world records. Suresh Kumar, a maths lecturer at Jain College in VV Puram of Bengaluru, has broken his own record of most yogasanas in water. He added another 32 to break own record. Suresh had already set the record for the maximum number of yogasanas in water at 43. But would you believe it? He has broken his own record by adding 32 more yoga asanas in water. Suresh Kumar performs asanas while swimming and makes it look so effortless. One look at this man will not even give you the slightest hint that he may be a world record holder. He's become a sensation on social media after his unbelievable feat. He's 56 years of age and will even put youngsters to shame for his extraordinary talent.
ನಾನು ನೀರ ಮೇಲೆ 75 ಆಸನಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿಶ್ವ ದಾಖಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ನನಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲೀಗ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಯೋಗೇಶ್ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ನನಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 40 ಆಸನಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಅದು ನೋಡಿ ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟು 43 ಆಸನ ಮಾಡಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ನದೇ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ನ 75 ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ 75 ಇದೆ. ಎರಡು ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ.
Suresh performs 75 yoga asanas in water, including Surya Namaskara, Shavasana, Padmasana and Vrishaksana. He is known for his achievements in Jalasana. He learnt yoga first and swimming much later. He was not sure then that he would become a world record holder for Jalasana. After practicing for many years, he mastered 75 yoga asanas in the water, and today he's a world-renowned name when it comes to performing yoga asanas in water. Mastered 75 Jalasanas in water. The whole of India is proud of his achievements and he gets appreciation from all sections of people. Even though Suresh has crossed 50 years of age, his enthusiasm has not come down one bit. His yoga feats in water is proof of that. He's not content after breaking world record twice. Suresh is still not content with what he's achieved. He's hungry for more. He now wants to better his 75 yoga asanas and that record by adding some more. He practices for several hours a day and is extremely disciplined in what he does. The youngsters at the Vijayanagar swimming pool never have enough of him and love to watch him practice whenever he's there.
ಜಲ ಆಸನಾಸು ಏನಿದು ಜಲ ಆಸನಾಸು ಅಂದರೆ ನೀರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ಲೋಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆಸನ ಮಾಡೋದು. ನೋಡಿ, ತಾಯಿ ಗರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗು ಒಂದು ಆಸನ ಹಾಕಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗು, ಲಂಗ್ ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವರಯೋಗ ಪ್ರದೀಪಿಕ ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಮಗು, ಗರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಮಗು ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಬ್ರೀತಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ ಆಯಿತು. ಒಂದು ಆಸನ ಆಯಿತು, ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ ಆಯಿತು, ಆ ಮಗು ಆ ಫ್ಲೂಯಿಡಲ್ಲಿ ತೇಲ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Suresh practices for several hours a day. Suresh, the master of Jalasana, in other words yoga asanas in water, says he practices based on a simple principle. He compares his floating on water to an unborn baby. He compares his floating on water during his asanas to that of an unborn child in the womb of the mother. Suresh says an unborn baby swims in the amniotic fluid in the mother's womb in the position of an asana. This is the principle he follows during his acts. Suresh's explanation to his asanas in water makes perfect sense. When we watch him in action, he says the unborn child in the womb does not breathe through the nose, but there is something which is called brain breathing. The world record holder says the unborn child floats in the amniotic fluid in the mother's womb, and it is very generic. Suresh's profession and passion is not linked. Here we wonder if Suresh, being a mathematician, puts any formulas and equations to the use. No, his profession and his passion are nowhere linked. He treats his profession of maths lecturer very, very differently and does not involve his passion with it. Suresh is a strong believer in Darwin's theory of evolution and also compares his feats with it, justifying how science can do wonders to one's escapades involving the natural elements. The theory of evolution by natural selection, first formulated in Darwin's book, is a process by which organisms change over time as a result of changes in heritable physical or behavioral traits. Changes that allow an organism to better adapt to its environment will help it survive and have more offspring. Evolution by natural selection is one of the best substantiated theories in the history of science, supported by evidence by a wide variety of scientific disciplines, including paleontology, geology, genetics, and development biology.
ಪತಂಜಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಗೋರಕ್ಷ ಇಂಥ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಗಳು ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬರೀ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಸಾವಿರ ವರ್ಷ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ. ಅದೇ ನಾವು ಡಾರ್ವಿನಿಯನ್ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಏಪ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪೀಷೀಸ್ಗೂ ಒಂದು ಗರ್ಭ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ತೇಲೋ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Suresh believes in the evolution of ape to man. Suresh also spoke about the theory which speaks about the evolution of mankind from ape to man. When asked how Suresh got interested in performing yoga asanas in water, he had a very interesting answer. He said he had no clue that he would one day become a world record holder for something which he had never imagined. Suresh said that once in college, a good friend and a fellow lecturer was surfing about yoga asanas in water on Facebook. It was about a person who could perform 40 asanas in water. He was inspired after watching a video on Facebook. Suresh went on to say that he somehow got attracted to it and watched the video closely. He thought anywhere there is no harm in trying it and only went ahead casually. As he started practicing his asanas in water, he got more and more interested and was more determined to break the record of 40 asanas in water. The Facebook video had inspired Suresh so much so that he challenged and changed himself to do it. Suresh then went on to practice rigorously every day. He followed up his routine so religiously that people knew him, thought that he was obsessed with the idea. One day, Suresh's perseverance paid off when he was able to break the world record of 40 yoga asanas by adding another 3 and becoming the world record holder for the highest number of asanas in water at 43. Suresh's hunger to break records was never satisfied. Here, Suresh's happiness knew no bounds, and he wanted to achieve more. After this, he was treated like a hero everywhere. But naturally, the Kannadiga had made it to the book of world records by completing something remarkable. When all had thought that Suresh was content with his world record of 40 asanas accomplished, they were in for another surprise. Suresh told all that this is just the beginning, and he still had a long way to go. He started practicing the other asanas, which could be done in water. Then finally there was a day when he broke his own world record by adding another mind-boggling 32 extra asanas. Suresh had broken his own world record by a whopping margin. Suresh became the world record holder for 75 yoga asanas in water. If the competition, if any, had come close to his record, they had to first break the record of 43 asanas in water, let alone the bigger record of 75. Suresh proudly says that he holds 2 world records, the latest being 75 asanas underwater. Suresh has been asked a very
ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೊಬ್ಬ ಯೋಗ ಸಾಧಕ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಗಾಸನ ಮಾಡುವ ಮೂಲಕ ವಿಶ್ವ ದಾಖಲೆಯ ಕಿರೀಟವನ್ನ ಮುಡಿಗೇರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರೊಬ್ಬ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗ ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ವಿಚಾರ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಧಾರವಿಲ್ಲದೆ ನೀರ ಮೇಲೆ ತೇಲುತ್ತಾ ಶವಾಸನ, ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ವೃಕ್ಷಾಸನ, ವಾಮ ಸಂಕಟಾಸನ, ತ್ರಿಲೋಕಾಸನ, ಮರ್ಕಟಾಸನ ಸೇರಿದಂತೆ ನಾನಾ ಆಸನಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರುವ ಸಾಧಕ. ಯಾರೇ ಈ ದೃಶ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೂ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೌದು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಲದ ಮೇಲೇನೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡೋದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಅಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರ ಮೇಲೆ ಲೀಲಾಜಲವಾಗಿ ಆಸನಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕೋದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯದ ವಿಚಾರವೇನಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಈ ಅಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಸುರೇಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಲಿದಿದೆ.
ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ನಾನು ನೀರ್ ಮೇಲೂ ಯೋಗಾಸನ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಯೋಗೇಶ್ ಅಂತ ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ನೋಡೋ ಅಫಯಾಸ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಫೇಸ್ಬುಕ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದು ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಂಗೆ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 40 ಆಸನ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿಶ್ವ ದಾಖಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಮಹಾವೀರ್ ಜೈನ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಗಣಿತ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಸುರೇಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾನೇ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ. ಬಾಲ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಲಾಡಿಹಳ್ಳಿ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳಿಂದ ಯೋಗ ಕಲಿತ ಇವರು ಯೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು ಆಳವಾದ ಸಾಧನೆಗೆ ತೊಡಗಿದ್ರು. ಆಗಲೇ ಇವರಿಗೆ ಜಲಯೋಗದ ವಿಚಾರ ತಿಳಿದು ಬಂದಿತ್ತು. ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಸತತ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ನಡೆಸಿ ನೀರಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ತೇಲಲು ತಮ್ಮ ದೇಹವನ್ನ ಹುರಿಗೊಳಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲೀಲಾಜಾಲವಾಗಿ ನೀರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಸನಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕೋಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಮೊದಲು ನೀರಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ತೇಲುತ್ತಾ 43 ಆಸನಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ ವಿಶ್ವ ದಾಖಲೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ಸುರೇಶ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಈಗ ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಪಕ್ವಗೊಂಡು ನೀರ ಮೇಲೆ 75 ಆಸನಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಮ್ಮ ವಿಶ್ವ ದಾಖಲೆಯನ್ನ ತಾವೇ ಮುರಿದಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಒಂದು 2 ವಿಶ್ವ ದಾಖಲೆ ನೀರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ತೇಲ್ತಾ ಯೋಗಾಸನ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಎಜುಕೇಶನಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಶಾಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜು, ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಶಾಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಎಲ್ಲ. ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಶಾಲಾ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈಜು ಕೊಳ ಇದೆ, ಸ್ವಿಮ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಪೂಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ನನಗೇನು ಒಂದು ಪೈಸಾ ಬೇಡ, ನನ್ ಕರೀರಿ, ನಾನು ಬಂದು ಫ್ರೀ ಡೆಮಾನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್.
ಈಗ ಜಲಯೋಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾವೀಣ್ಯತೆ ಸಾಧಿಸಿದ್ದು ಇನ್ನಷ್ಟು ಆಸನಗಳನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ದಾಖಲೆಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋ ತವಕದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹಳೆಯ ಭಾರತದ ಪ್ರಾಚೀನ ವಿದ್ಯೆಯನ್ನ ಉಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಕಲಿಸೋ ಹಂಬಲವನ್ನ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವರ ಸಾಧನೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮದು ಒಂದು ಸಲಾಂ. ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಡೆಸ್ಕ್, ಸರಳ ಜೀವನ. ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ